Meet me. Welcome back, boys, and today we're going to do something that I don't think we've done on this channel before. We all know about this Artena's equipment crafting event. As you can see, I haven't been recording much. I've been really hooked on D2R, but I have been AFK grinding, don't worry. Eventually, when it gets closer to the end of the RTA season, I'll do my crab push. But for now, let's see if this crazy number of points, of 40,000 energy worth of points, is enough to get a decent pen set ring. Now, if you watch some of my suggestion videos in my previous, I did like a guide on the Artena crafting event. I recommended crafting stuff that you don't really hunt, right? Like, don't craft speed set stuff. I mean, you could if you're desperate, but in general, everyone's doing a lot of Wyvern, right? Like, Wyvern's a much easier hunt to do than Katie's. I don't do Katie's at all, which is why I'm crafting pen set gear, because I really don't have much of a chance of getting a drop from Katie's because I don't run it. So today we're going to try to get like a nice offensive pen set piece. Ideally, it would have crit chance, crit damage, speed, and some kind of defensive stat. But realistically, I could just go for all defensive stats too. So let's just see if this is enough. And let's see if we can get something spicy. So on the left is what we have rolled so far. It's not particularly good. Remember, for this kind of thing, you should be rolling until you have a perfect piece all the way up until like the last day. Like if you're on the very last day, then obviously you're going to have to lock something in. But until then, there's really no reason to settle, right? You just keep going until you get something better. You can always lock it in, like this one. It's got defensive subs. They're not bad. The health roll's a little low. But hey, you know what? I think that's a little bit better. This one has all the subs. Like, this is a super offensive, so if you want to make like a C-Dom on pen set or something. But the rolls are kind of bad there, so we're not even going to bother with that. Remember, roll quality is very important. Can we get like a perfect piece, max rolls into everything? This one's not bad, except for the effect resistance. I guess theoretically it's better. I mean, maybe not, because if it rolls multiple times into ER, you're kind of in a tough spot. But hey, we'll take it for now. Again, that flat health kind of ruins it. Hey, flat attack though, no speed, but like if you were out of points and you got that, that wouldn't be a bad thing to lock in. Do I like this thing? Like for Violet or something, not the highest rolls, but you know what, doesn't have ER, so you know what, we'll just take it. You don't have to be too picky. You just have to have a hero in mind that you intend to use this on and try to get the stats as close. Like, I could probably use this on, like, Violet is usually on pen set now, or I don't have Riolet, but Riolet definitely benefits from pen set. A lot of heroes do well on pen set, like C-Dom, obvious pen set candidate. Ideally, we would have speed on it, though. I generally get pretty damn good gear from this, so I'm hoping to get like that ideal piece with crit damage, crit chance, speed, and a useful last sub like health or defense, something like that. I don't like flat attack. If you were going super offensive, would also be good in that situation. I just don't go for it because of the risk of rolling multiple times into it, which can really suck. Obviously, you can convert it, but then you lose some of the efficiency of the piece, so it's not always the best idea to do that. Whereas something like health, like let's say you roll into health 5 times on this offensive piece, it would still be good on like something like Violet, right? Like you got to get that HP from somewhere. So you want to make sure as best you can that there isn't a dud roll here. Like here, this one is pretty damn nice actually. I might actually lock this in, but the problem is the ER, right? Like if it rolled more than once into it, or rolled once into it, I start losing efficiency on the piece. But for now, we'll keep it. But we're gonna pray. Like if that last stat was like health percent instead of ER, that would be pretty damn close to what I'm looking for. But you know what? This is pretty good. Oh wait, effectiveness. Never mind. Effectiveness would not be bad if you had some kind of DPS initiator. But that's not what I'm looking for. Realistically, this piece will go on Grapehead, unfortunately. I don't really have that many heroes that I would really want to ditch immunity for other than like evasion heroes or heroes that are most likely going to get the first turn. So we are about 25% of the way done. Oof, effect resistance again. So really what I'm looking for, like I said, is to change that last ER and get higher starting rolls. At max hit crit chance, 1 below the max. I mean, theoretically you could get 5 speed, but that's kind of like a wash. You're almost never going to get that. But worst case scenario, this piece on the left is not too terrible, but... Theoretically, the left one rolled better, but you know what? This has the subs that I want, so I'm going to ditch the ER, because I would, like, if it rolls into nothing but ER, that's a dead piece almost. Whereas this one, it would still be salvageable. The rolls are kind of low, though. So on the left, we have a perfect piece if we get something with higher rolls. That 3% crit chance roll kind of hurts me to look at. Let's try and make that a 5. Ooh, this one looks pretty nice other than the flat defense. Come on, baby. And again, like the piece you pick is based on just what you need. Like if there's a hero you're trying to build out, find out what his weakest slot. I mean, definitely right-hand side, obviously, but pick the weakest slot and try to fix that hole up. That's what this event is great for. Like if he already has a, like let's say you have a godly ring on your Riolet or whatever, then don't craft a Riolet ring because it's going to be really hard to find something better than that. Find the weakest piece and bump it up. Again, the ER, this is a pretty sick piece too, though. I mean, the one on the left is certainly not bad. This one is very nice. Again, ER. I really do not like ER on my Artena gear because I just know with my luck it's going to go into it. And like re-rolling, like I said, does or converting it does not always help. Every time you re-roll, you're ruining the efficiency of the piece if it actually rolled into that stat. Alright, so we started, what, like 30,000? This actually takes a damn while. I wish you could just automate this. This is a kind of stupid thing where this is a carpal tunnel activity. Like, I feel like my wrists are already starting to hurt. Giggity. This is just kind of irritating at this point. It should just, like... I should just be able to say, this is the stat I want, roll until you get it, and roll 10,000 times. And if it fails and just says, you failed. But, yeah. Someone should count the... What is it? 50 per click, so... 10 clicks is 500. Well, I had to click twice, but let's assume it only took one. 10, 100. Yeah, so it's like 1,000 clicks or something. Except I'm clicking like twice, so 20,000 clicks approximately. That one wasn't bad. Come on. And this kind of just shows you how hard it is to get good gear in the game, because this is literally us just dropping an epic ring every, like, what? How long does it take me to do this? Like, every 2 seconds I'm dropping an epic ring. Imagine doing like a wyvern run where you can only kill him like once every minute. And, he has a limited chance to drop a ring to begin with. Like, this kind of shows you how many ring drops you're going to have to go through with wyvern to get that super sweet piece. Because I'm assuming, logistically, this is essentially the same. Like, every time we roll, it's probably the same roll mechanism as an actual drop. And, at this point, my eyes are kind of blurred. Just kind of speed resetting this, so I'm also having a fear that I'll just straight up miss something good and just refresh it. But I'm sure if that happens, one of you eagle-eyed folks out there will notice it and say, Dr. Squirrel, you goddamn moron, you skipped out on a perfect piece. And I'll say, I did it on purpose, because I'm full of pride and not willing to admit I make mistakes. Of course. Ooh, no. Poopy rules. There's always that one low roll kind of making me iffy. I mean, again, the subs on the left one are exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. But we don't want to lock it in because we have 25,000 points worth of opportunities. Why not try to get a higher roll? Maybe even if I just get a 6% health instead of a 5% health, that could be a match I win because my whatever character survives with 1 HP. Ugh. My wrist. I wonder if I could build muscles from this. I'm going to have jacked wrists. Hey, good subs there too. Again, garbage rolls. 775. I would take this, except they're the flat defense. Okay, I feel like we're seeing a lot of crit damage, crit chances. I like that. We just need to stack that with speed in either defense or health. Effectiveness isn't bad, depending on who you put it on, but like there's a lot of heroes that it's a dead stat, right? Like health is never a dead stat. Like this, again, is like the one on the left, but it rolled even worse. The thing, effectiveness, ER and stuff, those are often dead stats on a lot of heroes because you get no value. Like if you're going to put this on CDOM and you have effectiveness, even at a high roll, it's like, what's the point of it? This rolled very high, but it's ER. That I want that kind of rolls with the subs on the left. I feel like I'm making like a drum beat out of this. Kind of thought that last one was good. Okay, maybe we slow this down a little bit. I probably should have inspected that one a little bit more. I don't think it was better than what I had, though. So the strategy is click left and then twice in the middle to get a new one. Except there's like a delay on it. Oof. Come on, give me that speed. 5 speed. Actually, this also shows you how rare 5 speed is. Unless you can't get it from this, because we haven't seen one yet. But a 5 speed starting roll, 100% possible. I've seen it multiple times from Wyvern drops. And crafted gear. So for some people saying it's a myth, it is not a myth. There's probably a few in one of my crafting videos, to be honest. Come on. When did I craft this one on the left? Like 30,000? So we haven't gotten anything better since then? Hmm. Hey, close. Uh, all right, we're making a dent in it. We're more than halfway done. Like my wrist is actually starting to hurt from this, though. Just a lot of clicking and moving. Maybe I'll end up with the piece on the left. I mean, the piece on the left is not bad by any means, but gotta go for the best. And if we get something that's close to high enough, I might just lock it in now, even though obviously there's a little bit of time on this event. But if I get like 7% health, 4 speed, 7 crit damage, 5 crit chance, I'll probably just lock it in. Like, again, theoretically, I can keep going to get that 1% more. But if we get that close, I'll just roll it. Hmm. Oh, please get me below 10,000. So, since we have some time here, do I recommend you craft pen set? Yeah, probably. Unless you're actually building a Katie. There is like 100% one-shot Katie's teams now, but pretty sure they all revolve around strays. If you don't have strays, I mean, I'm sure there's some other team that could do it fast, but Katie's is kind of a pain hunt. So if you want pen set at all, the other thing you can do is World Boss will probably give you pen set stuff eventually. You just extract it and craft it if you never want to do Katie's. And that's not just for cats or any set. If you don't want to do it, just get the gear from someplace else, like World Boss, and then you just craft it. And then you never really have to do that hunt. And as a benefit, you'll always have epics. So that's really the only reason, like I said. Usually in the past, I've done immunity with this because I do prefer to put everything on immunity for RTA. Hmm. Damn. It's getting, I don't think we've seen anything that comes close to supplanting what's on the left. Is this the game telling me this is the best we can do? You know what, for the sake of this video, so that you guys can see if this was worth it or not, even though I have time, like I don't really care, even though I have time to re-roll this more times, I'm just going to lock it in. So if we get to the end and I don't have something better, even though it's not perfect, I'm going to lock it in. And we're going to roll it together. It's not what I recommend you do, but screw it. I'm kind of more chill with the game now. I am not nearly as efficient as I used to be. I don't. Ooh. I'd rather have health than defense, right? So we get a little hit on crit damage, but the max crit chance, the defense roll. Yeah, I'd rather have the health. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not as efficient. Like I used to do everything. Like all those ads, I would watch them. I would do every single arena flag. I don't know. To be honest, after getting Legend, I just kind of stopped caring about the little min maxes. I still make sure I hunt all day during hunt events. I do the banners. I check the labyrinth. I mean, I think those are the main things I cut out. I just don't watch the ads anymore. Ooh. Ugh. Effect resist. It's mainly the ads and the arena I cut out because I could stay in Champion Arena forever without doing anything. I actually climb in Champion Arena now. I think because a lot of the lower level people pushed up, I guess, with the points change. But back then I would have to do at least like 5 to 20 matches to stay in champion. Literally now I could just AFK and my MMR or arena rating actually goes up. Like I'm probably 5,200 or something now, with like an 80% win rate. Something stupid. So I don't stress about arena anymore. So I'm definitely a slacking squirrel at the moment. While I do my... Oh, we just saw 5 speed there. I clicked through it. Okay, so like 40,000 or something points, unless I missed it. I think that was the first 5 speed. That was like a good pure offensive piece. Oh, here we go. 5 speed again. Actually, not the worst of a min crit chance roll and a flat attack. Let's not risk it. Okay, so it looks like there's a very good chance we're going to be locking in what's on the left, which is not super ideal, but it would definitely... I don't even think I have a pen set attack ring, so it would certainly be the best one I own, albeit not the best possible one. But if it max rolls like 5 times, it will still turn out really freaking solid. That last one had some pretty good rolls too. Okay, and we're... Effectiveness though. See, if this was crit damage, like that was something I would take. Ah. Shoot. Is this better? Yeah, it's got a much better crit chance roll. A little bit less on defense. But 2% crits worth more than 1% crit damage and 1%. But health, I think, is better than defense. Screw it. Let's just do it. Maybe we just dodge the defense entirely, but if it goes into defense, I won't be... Wait a minute. Is this the same? Oh, we got 1 more point in defense. Incremental upgrades. Okay, last one. Alright, so we're going to craft this. 1% shy of max crit damage, 3% shy of 8% defense, 1% shy here, max crit chance. Close enough, it'll definitely be my best pen set ring. Let's lock it. And for funsies, let's max this thing out. So what do we got here? We've got this pile of crap. I mean, it's got speed on it, whatever. So 6, 5, 4, 5. 6% crit damage roll. That's not bad at all. 12, 5, 4, 5. 3 speed roll. I'll take it. 12, 5, 7, 5. 4 speed roll. Definitely take that. What is this thing? That's a weird piece. I probably will never use that. 12, 5, 11, 5. Wow. Another 4 speed roll. Okay. 12, 5, 15, 5. Okay, a 2 speed roll. But that's still going to be a 20 speed pen set ring. What does this count as? It's not a... That is a 21 speed ring with 65% attack, 14 crit hit damage, 6% crit chance. Boys, that's really freaking good. That's really, really freaking good. So, don't sleep on the Artena event, guys. You can get some really good gear. Clearly, I'm actually very shocked that I got a 20 plus speed gear out of this. Anytime I roll things, it usually goes all over the place, but we got a quad roll into speed. If that last roll was like a 4 roller, this could have been a 23 speed ring. So, thank you, Smilegate. this is a great success. I wish you guys the best of luck in your own Artena crafting thing. I'm glad I settled for this. Like, I could have went for more, but you know what? This is more than good enough. It's more than good enough. If I want to go purely offensive, hell, I could even make the defense into a flat attack now that I know it won't roll into it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time, boys. Peace out.